thought I would start doing some lessons, and we already did one on my version of the 5 mother sauces. Today is really the one that most people start with. This is a French, we're all French, sauce called Bechamel that we're going to change into a fancy word called Mornay. Bechamel is really Southern for gravy. And I mean normal sausage gravy, breakfast gravy, gravy and biscuits gravy. So we're going to change it up a little bit. But we still start with our basic roux. I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter and about 2 tablespoons of flour. Everybody in the South knows how to do this. This is not breaking new ground. But I'll let that cook just a little bit to get some of the cooked flour taste out of it. Get that going. I want this to be a little thinner than normal because bechamel is what it is. It's a gravy sauce that we all know with our biscuits. However, if we make it just a little bit thinner and we're going to add cheese to it, then we're going to have cheese sauce. And what we do with that is, most people will add this over macaroni and whatever, but we're going to see how it works with like a Mexican type cheese. Because most of us know about queso and nacho cheese and some of those. Well, that's not exactly what I'm going for. I just want to go a good cheese dip, and we're going to pour it over some Tostitos chips, and I've already made up some ground beef and added some taco seasoning in that, so we'll let this thicken just a little.
That's good.
It does, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
It smells real good. Butter, I mean, it's just that creamy and the butter and everything going together. It's wonderful.
We'll just put smell-o-vision on.
No, smell-o-vision would be great. And now the thickening magic is starting to happen. Add some more of the milk. Because again, now we're just about getting to almost gravy, and the more it heats and thickens, the more it will. We want it thinner than that. And that was the basic rule is equal amounts of a fat, whether it's sausage, bacon fat, whatever it is, or butter's what we're using, and flour. So it's 2 tablespoons of each, and then you'd have 2 cups of the liquid, which we're using whole milk. And we'll go with that, let that thicken up some more, and bring up this wondrous. Now we could add, at this point, a little salt and pepper if we wanted to. I think I'm not going to because the cheese usually has a lot of salt in it. And keep stirring. Again, any of the sauces, once the whisk is in your hand, it doesn't stop stirring. Because this stuff can burn really quick because it's milk and you can scald it and do really bad icky things. Okay, we're coming up to a boil again. All this is just patience. Add the last of milk in. Now at this point, for those that have had queso, this is about almost the consistency of that, but there's no cheese in it yet. So, and now I'm gonna start adding in. I got some shredded Mexican flavored cheese. Let's start dumping that in, just see what we get. And you can use any cheese you like. The French use like some type of Gouda and different ones that they'll add. Really any good cheese will work. Since we're doing the taco meat and the Tostitos chips, I want to give it this, just see what we get. Now it's really starting to come up. Starting to thicken. Pull this heat down a little. In fact, I'm just going to turn it off. There's enough heat here to melt the cheese. Some more. I'm not even sure how much cheese that was. I just kind of eyeballed it. Probably a cup or so. Now it's really getting good and thick. And voila, my version of Mornay sauce. Okay, after a taste test, yes, it definitely needs a little bit of salt added. And I am going to go ahead and add some pepper. Now, white pepper would look better in this because you wouldn't see it, but black pepper works just as good. And you could even add, since we're doing a Mexican type cheese here, you could add in some chili powder, some stuff like that. Cumin would work good. Not cilantro, because Deanne hates it and she would shoot me in the face with a pistol if I tried to trick her into eating cilantro. Right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
We got a good coating going. And I'm gonna try, this is still popping home. Let's see what else it may be. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Pretty good. Make sure you cook the flour a little bit longer than you think for gravy, because you can't have a floury taste to it, and you don't want that because it's nasty flour taste. Okay. Here it is, the consistency and everything. Now again, do not think that this is queso. Do not think that this is nacho cheese. It is not. But this is Mornay sauce, and it's really good. And we like it, usually. And a little bit jalapenos. I'm not calling them jalapenos. I'm a hick from the hills, and this is what it's always been to me. Jalapenos. I don't care what they're really called. All right, Deanne. Give it a taste and let me see what you say. Cheese may be still hot. What do you think?
Good.
Now it's not nacho cheese, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
No.
not the queso you get like at the Mexican restaurants.
No.
What do you think? What does it taste like?
I like cheesy gravy.
Like cheesy gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, it's French thing. So, alrighty then. Y'all enjoy.